Hey guys, CD Mangaka. We're coming back with the Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 walkthrough commentary, Master Ninja Mode, Chapter 12, Part 2. Wow, that is a mouthful. Alright, we just barely, well, we're starting from Part 1, we just barely went over the rope. I'm switching over to the Kusarigama, I'm trying to take out the ninjas, but for whatever reason, I just cannot fight these guys for whatever reason. Let's talk about the Kusarigama, actually, since I'm using it right now. I was able to fiddle with it over my, the revisiting, the replaying, whatever, the Great Marathon, playing through the game, and I discovered finally how you get the Kusarigama to delimb a certain limb. With the arms and legs, it depends on the combo you use. If you do square, triangle, hold, it will take off an arm. However, if you did square, forward, triangle, hold, like toward the enemy and hold triangle, you will take off their leg. So it depends on the combo. Those are the two combos I use though while messing with it. And to take off the head of an enemy, you have to either do two things. They have to have one of their limbs delimbed already, so you can just do any throw you want and you'll rip off their head. Or you have to grab them while their back is toward you. And now with the Kusarigama, it has a special property to it when you fight the Lesser Fiends. This occurs in Chapter 7, but I don't know if it does the same thing with the other chapters. But as far as I know, with the Lesser Fiends, the little yellow and red guys that run around you and teleport up from the floor, if you take off their head, they will usually, almost all the time, drop a blue essence down. So, this property, I have not ever seen it happen with these tactical ninja, or the ninjas in general. And the ninjas are a lot more mobile, and they move a lot differently. So, in my opinion, the Kusarigama is not really the weapon to deal with the ninjas. And then here I'm just able to, I just take out the trash on these guys. Finally, because I switch over to the Falcon Talons, I messed up on a couple UTs. I just went with the Flying Swallow, the Zuno drop eventually. Anyways, we're just gonna have to wait for me to get moving right here. Yeah, here's the next video file. But I'm kind of liking the new video setup I'm using. It definitely makes the conversion process go a lot faster. It saves me time from trimming. So and then bottom line is production speed is increasing. I like it. Right here I'm just showing you guys that the Eclipse Scythe does work against these guys rather well. You saw me take out like a good half of them. But for this area right here, Emma's Fang is a lot better. Namely because it's got the area effect to it instead of the Eclipse Scythe, which is linear. So it's all your personal preference though. Anyways, we're just gonna get these guys around up. My MS Fang goes that way and messes up. I don't know why I did that, it was just looking retarded. But here we go. Just decimates them. It's awesome. Then what you want to do, once the next wave begins to spawn, you kind of want to get them all bearing on you from the same location, so kind of do a lap around the ring. They'll all bunch up and then you can just take them out as such. And then you should be free to absorb the essence and then just charge the next UT, and you can just kind of milk these guys for some essence. Although I don't think they give a lot, just because of their sheer number. It's good enough. And you can't go back to the save point, because it's blocked off. But I'm going to skip the next save point for the next little while, because I'm comfortable enough to do the next fight without the save point. I use that save point to recover my health after this fight, because I do have some trouble with it. But if you are not comfortable with the fight, go ahead and use that save point. It's all personal preference, really, folks. This is our first encounter with the Chainsaw Bazooka zombies. Best way to take them out is just to kind of dodge around them and hit them with Tonfa UTs. Now as you see here, they fire about 2 shots with their cannon. They're incredibly slow with their shots, so as long as you move laterally compared to their shots, you should be fine. If you jump up, they'll usually hit you out of the air, and for whatever reason I was just off my game fighting these guys. But here we go. Another thing you have to worry about is this acid worm chasing you. He won't cause you too much problem if you're on the move, but he doesn't shoot acid at you yet. But he'll occasionally try and grab you with his tongue, which is just, oh so lovely, Anyways, I'm switching over to my Eclipse Scythe because this is how I like to take him out. Jump away, hit him with a UT. Looks like he went under. And when he's under, you don't want to charge a UT because he'll come up and hit you. You want to block, wait for him to, then you'll be able to tell when he kind of moves based on the camera function. Like you'll just get the feel for when he moves. Right here I released it because I thought he was going to do his tongue grab on me, but he didn't. Right here I have enough time to charge up a UT. When he rears his head back, that's when he's going to do some sort of movement, so you should be okay. Well, use that as a cue to release. I think about 1 second charge UT and then 2 triangle strikes kills him. That's what happened right there. I'm not too sure though. You're better off though. You're guaranteed to kill him though with 1 charge 2 UT with the scythe, and then a level 1 charge with the scythe. Hopefully that makes sense. I gotta find a better way to define UT charges. Red UT, blue UT. How's that? Anyway, switching over to my Tonfas again because we got more of the bazooka demons, zombies, whatever. As you see, just level 1 UT is the best though because it just takes them out. Right here I get a second charge UT, but he's out of range. Here we go. I'll have to show an example of the second charge UT later. I recommend that if you can, just go with a charge one with the blue UT. Whatever, charge. I think you guys know what I mean. I think, whatever. Anyways, we have this bazooka zombie across from here. Instead of pelting with our arrows, we're going to use a void nimpo because we have a devil mushroom in this area. Might as well use the nimpo, then just recover it. Here we got this pool full of blood eels. And so they take about maybe 4 arrows to kill. A lot easier to kill than they were in Ninja Gaiden 2. They didn't have this targeting system that they did. So you just wrap them up, and then we're gonna go get some items. I'm just barely remembering that Itagaki, or I don't remember how you pronounce his name. His new studios, Valhalla Games, has come out with their first trailer for the new game. It's like Devil's Third, I think, and I saw the trailer for it, and I'm a little shaky. It's a bit over the top. It's got like Ninja Gaiden 2 gore to it, so I mean, for those of us who feel deprived of that, that would be pretty fun. It's got some guns, but it's also got swordplay, whatnot. I'll wait on it for a while, but you guys kind of excited about this new game that Itagaki's coming out, or are you just kind of waiting for Tecmo and Team Ninja to come up with the next Ninja Gaiden game? Just, I don't know, leave your opinion on that. Anyways, you saw there's a Devil Mushroom, Jewel of Demon Seal, and that was a grain chest that I just went and got underwater for. Just pay attention to the video and their location, you should find them pretty easy. I'm skipping over the save point because, again, I'm comfortable with the next fight. If you have to save, go right ahead and do it. You go up to the door, though, and it's going to seal shut, and then you're going to have a mixture of the pill bugs and then the chainsaw bazooka demons. Right now, I'm just kind of running through trying to get some space. And then here we go. We're just going to go ballistic on this guy. Problem with this fight is that looks like the pill bugs might be able to absorb some of your Tampa UT strikes. I know at some point here I'm going along just fine, ripping apart a bazooka demon. Bazooka zombie. I am not consistent with these enemy names. Wow. Occasionally with the Tonfa UTs that it will start targeting the pill bugs instead of the guys. Anyways, here's a second charge UT. As you see right here, it takes like if you don't kill the zombie bazooka in the first stage of the charge 2 UT with the Tonfas, and you go to the third stage, for the last stage it just whacks them back and forth because the delim attacks come so much later in the UT, and that can kind of mess you up. And I mean, it's definitely not something you want to do. And you also saw that the Tonfas decided to switch around on me a little earlier and attack the pill bug. I know this commentary is not really on beat with the video, but whatever. Anywho, now that we just got pill bugs left, all we're going to do is just run back and forth across the stage, get them to bunch up, give me some time to charge a UT. Just find a nice corner of the stage and wait for them to come. By the time that the first one starts, you know, like he leans back and he's gonna jump on you, that's when you should let go. But I noticed that these guys, for whatever reason, had some problems targeting me. Like they were walking like 5 feet to a certain direction, not at me. I was like, it was wigging me out. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And again, I'm showcasing the awesomeness of the Eclipse Scythe to take out the last bugger. Anywho, now that we're done with that, we're just gonna go save. There's a Muramasa shop right there if you need it. I bought a Talisman of Rebirth at the beginning of this video. And here's a Talisman of Rebirth chest right here. We're at 263 looks like, and then it goes to 288, so that's 25,000 essence. That's the Crystal Skull discount price. It confused me for a while. I just didn't get what was going on. It was weird. But whatever, we're coming up near the end of this video. We're just gonna swim through the tunnel. You want to make that trip shorter, just pick any weapon, spam triangle through it. You'll go farther with each stroke than you will with the normal swim. Utter silence. I have nothing creative to say, except Ryu's trying to make some sort of whirlpool of doom. I'm kind of glad they did not have any fighting under the water. That was one thing that antagonized me in Sigma 1. Anyways, end of the video. We'll see you guys in part 3. Ciao, bunga.